What's up, everybody? Super Crazy AM here, bringing you another NBA 2K14 gameplay. Well, it's basically me just giving tips, and I went in practice mode here, just so I can just talk to you guys and not be distracted by the gameplay itself. I'm just gonna go in here and just mess around with a couple of players real quick. That's all. But anyways, I want to talk about defense and NBA 2K14. Now, a lot of people I know love to play, 1-3-1 man defense or zone defense, I should say, not man, zone defense, and it actually is really good. I mean, it was really good last year, but it's just as good this year. And I mean, a lot of people are gonna probably end up using it again. But to be honest, I'm more of a guy that likes to play man-on-man defense most of the game. I mean, if I have to play, the 1-3-1, I will. If somebody's trying to cheese me. But what you want to do when you play 1-3-1 man zone defense is you want to play with either the not power forward, the shooting guard or the small forward, because the weakest part of the 1-3-1 zone is the corners. Now, if they break you down and have a guy wide open in this corner here for three, I mean, it's going to eat you alive, man, and you guys don't want that. So what you want to do is play your small forward, who most likely be on this side over here where I'm dribbling, and your shooting guard will be on the opposite side. So what you want to do with your defensive player is you want to just close out. You want to close out from the corner here to probably about like right here. That's where you kind of, when you play your small forward or your shooting guard, you kind of sit in about this general area right here. So that way you could close off the top of the key up here. You can close out the top of the key up here. You can close this off, and you'll be able to run over, put your hand up, and close out from that corner. So that's why you want to control them. You let the computer play the rest of the defense. And that's what you want to work with, mostly. Or play man-to-man defense. That also works out a lot. And if you play 2-3 zone, I say don't play it, because if you run into a really good player, the easiest way to break a 2-3 zone, to be honest, is either run a pick and roll, which pretty much breaks any defense anyways, because you have to come over and help unless you're really good at the pick and roll. They got a couple or they got a new, I don't think it's like signature skill or something like that. It's like, I don't know, you get over the screens or whatnot, and you don't really get caught on the picks. But you want to be careful, because 2-3 zone, all you do is penetrate. And once you get to about the free throw line here, and I'm not saying shoot the ball, but you either have to pass, and that causes a lot of hell when you play 2-3 zone. If somebody's penetrating right here, because then you got your center has to step up. And then the power forward and the small forward are going to have to close in. What you want to do is you're going to either want to pass out to the corners or back to the top of the key, depending on where your players are at that time. Most likely it'll get you open shot every time. But that's why I would just say don't play 2-3 zone. It's just not really good. 3-2 zone is not bad. I actually rather you guys play 3-2 zone or 1-3-1 or man-to-man. Those defenses are fine. They're good. I mean, we'll move on. To be honest, I'd say play on-ball defense. I mean, if you really want to and you don't like playing on-ball defense, play a power forward or center or whatnot. And, this guy got no hot spots anywhere. I would say, I was going to say, Mares is a really good shooter in this game. But as you can see, I've been breaking it up. But, anyways. Moving on to the next subject here. I actually want to talk about offense. How you guys run your offense. Now, I mean, do you guys call plays? Do you guys call for pick and rolls? Pick and pops? Do you post up? I mean, personally, when I play, I like to post up. I like to post up a lot. Or I call pick and roll a lot. They also have, if you hold the left bumper, you'll be able to do one of those smart 2K plays. And they work most of the time. I'm not going to say they work all the time. But they work most of the time, and you end up usually getting a pretty good shot out of it. So I mean, I would recommend that using a 2K Smart Plays. If you don't really know what you're doing when you know at your playbook or you're calling a play. I mean, I know they set it up, they highlight the guys and everything, but you know sometimes that just takes too long. But if you want just like a simple play that's like quick and hurry, hold the left bumper and it'll run a 2K Smart Play, and it'll basically, you know, tell you what to do anyways. But on to the next thing with that. Posting up in this game is amazing. You got the up and under, excuse me. You got the up and under. You have the spin to the basket, spin to the baseline, drop step into the post. I mean, there's just a variety of moves that are just, you know, you got the fake. You see that? You got the fake to the outside and he goes inside. I mean, you got the look fakes inside. He comes to the outside here. I mean, that would have been out of bounds, but you guys get the gist of what I'm saying here as far as, you know, the post moves are concerned. Let's see. Nice little jump fade right there. Little jump shot, faded away a little bit. It's pretty nice. I really like the post game. It's improved. I mean, I can't really say anything too bad about it. And pick and roll. I wish I could show you guys some pick and roll action. But most of the time, when you set a pick and roll, hold on, let me change my camera angle really quick for you guys. All right, this is a better view. All right, when you set a pick and roll, you usually want to set the pick and roll atop of the key right here. Okay. Now, when you call the screen, or you can call it, you know, anywhere up in this area here. I mean, it usually helps. But I like to call it right here, like right in dead center in the middle here. Because that way it gives you more of the floor to work with. You can either use the left or the right, depending on which angle they come at you with, you know, the screener comes. So if he comes from, say, you know, your right, okay? He comes from this side, okay, with the ball in it. He comes from over here and sets the screen. So you're going to run off the screen over here. And there's going to be a help defender. He's either going to go under the screen or over the screen. Either way, this defender that's in the corner over here is going to have to come help. He's going to have to come help up top a little bit. Even if he doesn't fully commit, he's going to have to leave his guy. It will give his guy a little bit more space. And with the spacing in this game now, is they made it so that it's so good that 9 times out of 10, you end up getting a wide open shot. So you just pass it to the corner, whoever's just sitting here. I mean, 9 times out of 10, they're going to make it if they're wide open. So that's what I recommend, is using the pick and roll, using the post-up game, and using the 2K quick plays. Because they end up getting you guys baskets. Don't force anything in the paint, because this year they added more contact. They added, you know, a ton of stuff, man. It's much easier to play defense now. I'll say easier. Yeah, it is easier to play defense now than last year. Last year you actually had to try, but there was a lot of cheesy moves last year that you could do. There's no more I really didn't see when you run side to side. I know you guys remember these, you know, cheesiness people running side to side, shooting fadeaways and stuff. That crap moving side to side now, you can actually keep up with your opponent on defense. You can keep up with him, so you don't have to really worry about that too much. But I would say this: the fadeaways are a little cheesy. I mean, actually, let me get like Darren Williams or Drew Johnson. Or, no, actually, let me get Pierce real quick. Let me see if I can knock a few down with Pierce, and you guys will see what I mean. You know, it's just like when, you know, a lot of people run side to side and they'll shoot them, you know, crazy fades. You see, it's kind of still a little bit cheesy. Or you had the people to do the hop step. I haven't quite figured it out just yet how to do the hop step, but I will figure it out. I haven't really been in tutorial mode and really practicing the moves or anything, but as you guys can see, you know, it's still a little cheesy, but it's not you know, as bad as it was last year. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I mean, as far as like tips and, you know, there's not really any tricks or anything here that you could do. I just wanted to give you guys a few tips on defense, a few tips on offense, and go from there. I know that I'm not bringing you an actual like gameplay, but I figured this would be the best, you know, for me to explain to you guys, you know, what to run, how to run it, and you know, what to do. I wish I could have broke it down better. I wish it actually let you, when you go into practice mode, you know, actually like run like real, like, I don't know how to explain it. The practice mode this year, they kind of like took it out. I forgot what it's called. I don't think it's scrimmage or whatever. But anyways, let me move on from that nonsense. I will be having another video up later. If not later today, I will have it tomorrow. But I'm gonna try to get it up today. It's gonna be basically about the 5. I'm gonna give you guys 5 to 10 underrated players in 2K14. I've been playing with a lot of teams. I've been having a lot of fun. I've been playing a lot of games, and there's quite a few players actually that are really underrated that people kind of wouldn't use, or they would use them, but you know, not a lot of people, and they really don't know about it. So I just want to let you guys know those players. You can use them in my team or whatever you guys want to do, and that's pretty much it, man. I appreciate it, you guys, supporting me and whatnot. But if you can, get a video a like if you like it. If not, do what you do. Super Crazy M. I'm out. Peace.